you! Great to have you back with us. You sent over some really interesting material about backlinks and SEO. And, well, that's exactly what we're going to get into today.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the deep dive. This is where we take the sources you give us, mix in our experience, and really try to nail down what's important.
Yeah, think of it as a shortcut.
Exactly, a fast track to understanding something pretty crucial for being successful online. No fluff, just what you need.
Precisely. You gave us the pieces, and our job today, our mission, is to look closely at them and figure out why backlinks are just so vital for SEO.
Right.
We want to make it clear how these, well, digital connections can really push your website up those search rankings.
Yeah.
And your sources did a good job covering the different types, and why some carry more weight than others. So we'll explore that.
Okay, let's maybe try a simple comparison to get our heads around it. Think of backlinks like, I don't know, online word of mouth, digital recommendations for your site.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Just like great references can make all the difference when you're going for a job, the right backlinks can really push your site towards Google's top spots. And it's not just theory. Backlinko, they did a study, found that websites with a solid backlink profile are like 3.8 times more likely to hit Google's first page.
Wow, 3.8 times. That's significant.
It really shows the impact we're discussing.
It certainly does. And it's really important to get that backlinks aren't just clickable links. They do several really key things for your online presence.
Definitely. Like, first off, they're huge for building authority.
Right.
Think of them, especially the ones from really respected sites, like strong endorsements.
Testimonials almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When these big name sites link to you, Google kind of takes that as a signal, okay, these guys are trustworthy too. And that builds up your domain authority, which really impacts your ranking potential. It's like getting a thumbs up from a top expert in your field. It means something.
Indeed. And that authority boost, it leads directly to better rankings.
Yep.
Backlinks are consistently right up there in Google's top 3 ranking factors, along with, great content and RankBrain, that system that figures out how people interact with search results.
So you could have amazing content, perfectly optimized, but without those quality backlinks giving it a vote of confidence, climbing the rankings is just much, much harder.
It's an uphill battle for sure.
And it's not just about pleasing the algorithms, is it? Backlinks boost visibility to actual humans, too.
Absolutely. They're like, as you said, digital signposts.
Yeah.
Guiding search crawlers and real users to your content. Imagine getting featured on a popular blog or a big online newspaper.
That link is pointing people straight to you. Huge audience potential.
Exactly. And that increased visibility often brings in valuable referral traffic.
Ah, okay. So that's different from just people finding you on Google search.
Right. This is traffic coming directly from clicks on those links on other relevant websites.
Gotcha.
And this traffic is often really qualified because they're coming from content that already matches their interests.
Makes sense.
So, like, if a top tech blog reviews your gadget and links to it.
The people clicking are probably already interested in that kind of tech. Higher chance they'll buy, right?
Absolutely. Higher conversion potential, new customers. The source even had a little O emoji there, maybe nodding to how good it feels when that targeted traffic arrives.
Yeah, I can see that. And beyond just visitors, backlinks also help search engines actually find your stuff more easily.
Yes, definitely. They act like paths for the crawlers,
Okay.
helping them find, index, and understand your content faster and better. Without backlinks, it's kind of like a treasure hunt with no map.
They might find it eventually.
Maybe, but good backlinks just smooth out the whole process, make it quicker.
So wrapping up the why then, backlinks are basically driving a lot of SEO success.
They really are. They build credibility for search engines, push you higher in results, increase visibility to people, and bring in that targeted traffic that converts.
The source called them the lifeblood of an SEO strategy.
Which sounds about right, but, and this is crucial, it all hinges on the quality and relevance of those links. They need to match your site's niche.
Okay, that's super clear. We know why they matter. But like you just said, and the sources stress this too, not all backlinks are the same.
Not at all.
There are different types, and getting those differences is key. Let's start with maybe the main ones, do follow versus no follow.
Right, so the default setting for most links online is do follow.
Okay.
Think of a do follow link as a direct vote. When site A links to site B with a do follow, it's basically telling search engines, hey, we vouch in this content, it's good.
And that has a real impact.
It does, because these links pass on what people call link juice.
Link juice, okay.
Yeah, it's just a term for the authority or value that one page passes to another through that link.
Okay, so the source had an example, like a respected marketing blog writes, best marketing tools for 2024 and puts a do follow link to your marketing blog.
Exactly. That link shares some of the first blog's authority, its link juice, with yours.
Which helps your site's authority and potentially your ranking, like getting a nod from a respected colleague.
Perfect analogy. Now, the flip side is no-follow links.
Right.
These have a specific tag, rel nofollow, in the HTML code.
Okay.
And that tag tells search engines not to pass that link juice. It's like mentioning something without giving it a formal endorsement for ranking purposes.
The example given was like dropping your website URL in blog comments, right?
Yeah, that's a common one. People might see it and click, but most sites automatically make those links no-follow.
Why do they do that?
Mostly to stop comment spam and to signal they aren't necessarily endorsing every link posted there.
Gotcha. So, okay, SEO effects. Do follow boosts rankings, helps crawlers find stuff, builds domain authority.
Check, check, and check.
Yeah.
Especially from high-authority sites.
And no follow. Well, they don't pass the ranking power directly.
Correct.
But they can still bring in real people, actual referral traffic, if they're on popular, relevant sites.
Absolutely. And they help with brand awareness, too, just getting your name out there.
Yeah. Plus, you actually want a mix, right? Too many do-follows can look fishy.
That's a really key point. A healthy, natural-looking backlink profile has a good balance of both. It looks more organic to search engines.
Okay, balance is good. Now, what about this other distinction? Natural versus artificial links.
Right. So natural links,
Yeah.
these are basically the gold standard.
The ones you earn.
Exactly. Earned organically because someone genuinely liked your content and decided to link to it without you asking, like recommending a great restaurant.
The source example was a healthy recipe blogger linking to an article about quinoa benefits because they found it useful for their readers.
Perfect. A genuine vote of confidence.
And search engines love these.
They value them very highly. They signal authenticity, trustworthiness, and since they're organic, no risk of Google penalties.
Plus, potential for good referral traffic if the linking site is popular.
Definitely.
So how do you get more of these?
Well, number one is always create amazing shareable content.
Like deep dives, demos, infographics, stuff people actually want to reference.
Exactly. Things that solve problems or offer unique data. Also, being active in your community helps forums, social media, collaborations get visible.
Okay, makes sense. Now the other kind, artificial links. These sound a bit iffy.
Some can be. These are links created manually, specifically for SEO. Some are okay, some are risky.
What are some examples?
Directory submissions are common, listing your site everywhere. Paid links, which Google explicitly forbids.
Paying for links definitely sounds risky.
It is. And reciprocal links, I'll link to you if you link to me. A little bit is usually fine, but too much, especially if it's irrelevant, looks manipulative.
And the risks of doing the bad stuff. Google penalties.
Yeah, big time. Google's algorithms, like the Penguin update they mentioned, are designed to catch this. Your rankings could tank.
Like that e-commerce site example that bought tons of bad links and just vanished from the results.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, it hurts your brand's credibility if people find out. And honestly, it's often just wasted money and effort.
So the main point here seems to be, aim for a mix of natural and acceptable artificial links.
Yes, a balanced profile. But the absolute key, underlined, bolded, is relevance.
Right. One good relevant link beats hundreds of irrelevant ones. Quality over quantity.
Totally. And you need to monitor your profile. Use tools like Ahrefs, Moz, SEMrush to check for and remove any bad links pointing your way.
And diversify the types. Do follow, no follow, natural, maybe some directory links.
Exactly. Makes it look more natural.
Okay. So understanding these types and their effects is vital for any link building plan. Balance, follow the rules.
And remember what the source said. Every link reflects your site's worth and authority. Focus on links that genuinely help your reputation. The SEO follows.
That's a great way to think about it. And it leads perfectly into discussing backlink quality because, yeah, not all links are equal.
Far from it. Some boost you, some can actively harm you, potentially trigger those Google penalties.
Right, so quality backlinks. They're like those endorsements from respected relevant sites, like getting a link from Forbes or the New York Times, as the source mentioned.
Yeah, those build massive trust with users and search engines. And that Ahrefs stat is telling so many pages get basically zero organic traffic, often because they lack these quality links.
And the bad ones, like inbox spammers.
Yeah, that's a good analogy. Links from random, low-quality, spammy sites, maybe weird directories, amateur blogs with no focus.
And too many of those trigger Google's alarms.
They can, leading to ranking drops or penalties. That Penguin update in 2012 really cracked down on those dodgy black hat link schemes.
So what actually makes a link high quality? What are the ingredients?
Several key things. First, and maybe most critical, is relevance,
We keep coming back to that.
because it's crucial. The linking site should be in your industry or a closely related one. Google wants links that actually help users.
So a fitness blog linking to another health site equals good. Fitness blog linking to a car site equals less good, even if the car site is big.
Exactly. That ERA study confirmed relevance is pretty much the top factor for backlink value.
Okay, relevance first. What's next?
Credibility and strength of the linking site, its authority and trustworthiness.
Like the Oprah endorsement versus, I don't know, a mention from someone nobody's heard of.
Pretty much. We talked about domain authority, DA, that Moz metric from 1/100. Higher DA generally means more authority.
Sites like BBC, Forbes, Healthline, TechCrunch, those have high authority.
Right. Getting links from sites like that is fantastic. Links from spammy, low-authority sites can actually hurt you. So aim for credible sources.
How do you check that credibility, besides just the DA score?
Well, use the tools, the Ahrefs, Moz, SEMrush, check the DA or DR score. But also, just look at the site. Is the content good? Updated? Do they get real traffic? Is it clean or covered in ads and poorly designed? Use your judgment.
Okay, that makes sense. Look beyond the numbers. What else affects quality?
Where the link is placed on the page matters a lot.
How so?
Search engines prefer contextual links. Links embedded within the actual body text of an article over links just stuck in a footer or sidebar list.
Okay. Because they're surrounded by relevant text.
Exactly. They look more natural, more likely to be clicked by a user who's reading that related content, more trustworthy.
The example was linking your top 10 marketing strategies post within a paragraph talking about marketing tactics.
Versus just having it in a long list of random links in the footer.
Right. Contextual links get clicked more, send stronger SEO signals, better user experience.
Precisely. So prioritize getting links naturally placed within quality content.
Okay. Relevance, authority, placement. Anything else?
Yep. One more big one. Diversity of linking domains.
Meaning links from lots of different websites.
Exactly. Getting links from a wide variety of sites signals to Google that your content is valued across different places and audiences. It looks more natural than getting, say, 100 links all from the same site.
What kind of diversity?
Different types of sites. Blogs, news portals, forums, directories, social media. Also, a mix of sites with different domain authority levels. And if you're international, getting links from sites in different geographical locations helps too.
Like that eco-friendly shop example, getting links from an environmental blog, a local directory, and an international media outlet, that shows broad appeal.
That's the idea. A diverse profile looks healthy and organic.
Okay, this is great. We know why links matter, the different types, and what makes one high quality. So, the million-dollar question. How do we actually get these great backlinks? Sounds like work.
It is, yeah. The source called it a treasure hunt, which feels right. Needs planning and effort.
Where do we start?
Well, the foundation, the most sustainable way, is natural link building,
Right.
which goes back to what we said earlier.
Creating amazing content.
Exactly. Content that's so relevant, interesting, and useful that people want to link to it. Think evergreen stuff.
Yeah.
Great how-to guides, detailed white papers, cool infographics, stuff with lasting value.
Because most content gets no traffic, right? You need to stand out.
Precisely. Create unique stuff that solves problems. The links will often follow naturally.
Yeah.
Eventually.
But sometimes eventually isn't fast enough. What about being more proactive?
That's where outreach comes in.
Reaching out to bloggers, influencers.
Yep, contacting relevant people in your industry, showing them your great content, and explaining why it's a good resource for their audience.
The key is personalization, though.
Yeah.
No generic emails.
Absolutely not. Research them, understand their stuff, explain the fit. And that tip was great. If you've referenced their work in your content, definitely mention that. Shows you've done your homework.
Nice touch. Okay, what else? Guest blogging came up.
Oh yeah, guest blogging is powerful. You write an article for another reputable site in your field.
Like HubSpot or Moz for marketing folks, the source said.
Right. You usually get a backlink, often in your author bio, sometimes in the article itself. Plus, you build authority and reach a new audience.
Oh, but the guest post itself needs to be valuable, right? Not just an ad for yourself.
Definitely. Offer real insights. SEMrush found these links bring steady referral traffic and build DA. It works.
Okay, here's one I found interesting. Broken link building.
Ah, yeah, that's a clever one.
Finding links on other sites that point to pages that don't exist anymore. 404 errors.
Then you reach out to the site owner, tell them about the broken link.
And suggest your awesome, relevant, working content as a replacement.
Exactly. Tools like RFs or SEMrush help find these broken links. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
They fix their site, you get a quality link.
Smart. Okay, one more tactic mentioned was participating in forums and communities.
Yeah, don't overlook those. Engage genuinely in relevant industry forums or online groups.
Provide helpful answers, share insights.
And where it makes sense, where it's genuinely relevant, you can link back to your own content that offers more detail.
But don't be spammy or overly promotional.
Definitely not. Focus on adding value and building relationships. The links might come naturally from that.
So it really sounds like a mix of things. Great content is foundational, but then you need outreach, maybe guest blogging, maybe some clever tactics like broken links, and just being part of the community.
It's a combination, absolutely. And always focusing on quality and relevance, not just piling up numbers.
Right. It's a sustained effort.
Exactly. And as we kind of wrap up this deep dive on backlinks, the big takeaway really is, it's not just about numbers. It's about getting quality endorsements
Testimonials from relevant, trusted sources.
that enhance trust, exposure, and authority for users and for search engines.
So remember, relevance, authority, placement, diversity, all those quality factors.
So maybe the final thought for you listening is,
Yeah.
how can you start building these kinds of high-quality links?
Yeah, which strategies fit your situation?
Is it doubling down on content, starting outreach, trying guest blogging, finding broken links,
Yeah.
getting more active in communities?
Think about where you can start.
Because every single quality backlink you earn is like another brick in the foundation for your website's long-term success and visibility online. It's building for the future.